Well, between Reverend Diane and Reverend Dr. Rita, whatever I thought I was going to talk about went out the thing, but I'm going to start right here, doing a little weightlifting. I want to thank you. I want to thank him. I want to thank all of the people throughout our history that dared to say there's something more. That dared to say, I don't care what you say. That dared to say, I'm going to live life to the fullest. Because not only do I deserve it, but I am it. So I got good news for you and some not so good. The not so good news is that we are continually influenced moment to moment to moment to moment, and we cannot get away from it. Even when you're sleeping, you're dreaming, and your dreams are influencing us, right? Always being influenced. I really thought of that. When I thought of this title, we thought of this title, Under the Influence. You know what I thought. I mean, I've heard people have been under influences that thought they were feeling better from them, and then at the time they did. And they do. Under the influence. So that is the not so good news, but the good news is that we are in charge of our own influencer. We are in charge. I am so spiritually tired of hearing all of them out there are influencing me and I can't think straight. Who's thinking? I am. Who's thinking through me? Spirit is. Call it whatever you want. We have people on the other realms helping us. We got it here, we got it there, and we have it everywhere. But it comes down to, what am I going to believe for me? Oh my God, we've been sold such a beautiful bill of goods, haven't we? And they're good though, because they say, you know, it was a lesson. This is a lesson. I was given a lesson. Who gave you that lesson? We did, for our own evolution. I cannot believe that there is anything outside of me that's saying, you know, if Patrick had just been a little more congenial on his last conversation, this wouldn't be happening. Let's give him a flat. Let's give him this. Let's give him a dis-ease. No. I was telling Rita what I love about spiritual mind treatment, and I want to apologize for it, and all of the metaphysicians to apologize, to say, I have not been fully honest. It works because we say so. And you can call it spiritual mind treatment, you can call it talking to yourself, you can call it whatever it is. But all of a sudden, do you remember when we were little? Maybe just show me your hands after I ask the question. When we were kids, I remember my mother saying, be careful, he's a bad influence. He's a bad influence, which got me off the track, right? Because then my mother gets to blame everybody else for my actions. Oh, Patrick would have done it, but he was under the bad influences. And I had a few of those in high school. But you know, I influenced a few bad things in myself. Yeah. But I got out of it because she thought it was them. So it was them. Oh, I love life. I'm getting to know life like I have never gotten, and I want that for each and every one of us. This thing about, I was telling Rita, we still are going to spiritual mind treatment, kind of like, I'm just going to say it, kind of like when I was in Catholicism. Another prayer, hope it works. It does work. You are a walking demonstration. I want you to really hear that, a walking demonstration. There is nothing that we cannot be, do, and have, and it's not airy-fairy. And if it is, I'm with the fairies. Yes. Fly me home, baby. And I'll look good in wings, too, just FYI. Wow. Did you know that whatever is going on in our life, right here and right now, whatever discourse is going on, that we have the power to say no more? We have the power to reach at the very depths of our soul and say, I am that I am. And here's another little mantra that I think it's time we pull back in. We are the healer and the healed in one. Two taste treats in one. And I am not waiting anymore for someone out there to say and give me permission to be healed, to give me permission to live a life full of love. I was in a session the other day, nobody on the island. Get that straight. Rita always said, we have to get that straight. It wasn't any of you. I'm just saying. No, I was on the phone doing a session with someone, and I just love it when the light goes on. Have you ever been there with your friend or with your family and you say something and you organically, because that's how I work organically. There are people that get a book, even in psychology, you're acting like this and this and this. Hold on. Oh, you've got what? Everyone is individual. No, but even if you have the same dis-ease, you still don't have the same one as the person next to you, because all of this is us. Can you tell I'm a little excited today? Because there's something going on. So I said to her, or him, I was guided. And I thought, I didn't get in there and go, that might hurt her feelings, or what happens if you send her over, or whatever. I said no, because I am being guided right here and right now. And I said, why are you punishing yourself? The Zoom went cold. I said, why? And she just burst. It was like freedom. Why? Because of this, and because of this, and because of this, and because of this. And I've been shoving my greatness into a box and keeping the lid on it. Why? Because I'm a bad girl. I said, ooh, we got some talking and loving to do here. I said this, and here's the compassion we all can have for ourselves. I'm coming, brothers. I'm coming. As I was saying, and sorry, Jonathan and the wonderful crew back there. Greatness. I think we have been playing hide and seek with life. I think that we do know who and what we are. I do know that I can say in the compassion with her, as I said, it must be really tough. It must be so tough to hide your greatness for so many years. When your little girl's sitting there wanting to be what? To be free. I said, I'm really proud of you. That was a lot of shoving down to do for a lot of years. Are you done? We can go on more if you want. But you opened up the box. Ooh. Oh, she's beautiful. We're beautiful. Self-love, babe. It's all about self-love. We're not going to get out of it. And I honestly understand why self-love is challenging at times. Because our world tells us what it tells us. I'm not even going to allow myself to give that world out there any more power. If I was beamed up, as my brothers were trying to do when I was beamed up tomorrow, I just want you to just remember something. You are so beautiful. No matter what is going on in your life, you are beautiful, you are powerful, and I'm so sorry that we thought we had to suffer. I'm sorry for all of us. But I know one damn thing, that I cuss now more than I ever did before I was a minister. And that's because you get serious. So this is what I'm saying I'm going to wrap this with this idea of spiritual mind treatment. This isn't selling spiritual mind treatment. The words are not the healer. The words are not the healer. They sound wonderful, they sound musical at times, and they sound this. I'll tell you where the healer is. The healer comes from the belief that I am the healer and the healed. So when everybody, and it took this, and what I loved about what Rita was talking about, he got off and got on his horse and thought about something besides his dis-ease. He thought about where he wanted to go, and he wanted to go up the hill. He wanted to go up the hill. He wanted to go, and that's why we say turn away from your condition, and everyone says, oh, that's so non-compassionate. What are you saying, that I have to turn away from? No. There's a part B to it. Turn away and look at what you want. Look at how you want to live. Look at how you want to experience. Look at your inner child and say, I'm sorry, I've been ignoring you. Come on up. Yeah, but no buts. Get your big butt out of the way. Because there's no more buts. Today we have decided, and I've decided for you. Why? Because I'm the boss of you. That's what we want. More questioning, more delving deep. But we're not going down there just to pull it up to go, We're bringing it up to go, how the hell did you get there? Wow. Be gone. Does that mean we're not going to ever be sick, ever going to have problems with our finances? This month, Rita was saying that we had a really tough month last one. Mom and Dad were up at night going, ooh, honey, how you doing with QuickBooks over there? Anything look better than it did 5 minutes ago? Turn away from it and go up the hill. And this is how Master Jesus did it. And this is our teaching as well. Not the teaching of Jesus that says anything else. This is how he started his treatment. Thank you. What is it you need? What is it thank you for the demonstration. That's acting as if it is already done. And then he did something, and I've heard people tell me this, oh, Patrick, that's so harsh. Commanded life, commanded the law of our being to say no more. My greatness is here. I am love personified. Thank you. I act as if now, and now I move ahead. And I'm going to tell you something. Checks were coming in from everywhere. I felt like you remember on the TVs, those evangelists saying, and you just gave $10 more, and it was just like coming in from nowhere. Well, not nowhere. They were coming from somewhere. because I said thank you. We said thank you for this Center for Spiritual Living. And people came forth. And I want this for our own individual lives. Rita and I are catching on to that one, by the way. Because we go, I command that CSL Kaua'i breathes and lives. And it has to. It has to. I will not accept no for an answer. I command it. Not I'm commanding like I'm a dictator. I'm commanding because of who I am. I'm commanding that this is so, and then I act as if. And I said, Rita, it'll be really fun if you and I throw us into the mix as well. Because sometimes we're so busy out there that we forget to supply what's here. Yes? Yes. So, how you feeling? Good. Natalie, what's one word? How you feel right now? A word, it doesn't matter. Just any word. Just, yes, go. No, you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be good. It could be screw you, Patrick. No. You don't feel well. Yeah. What? Something wrong with that? No. But I do know one thing. I know what I know. And I look at this beautiful woman sitting there, and I see beyond anything that you are feeling right now. I say honor it, be with it. But if you're sitting in front of me, my lady, me lady, I see health, I see vibrancy, I see love, I see a beautiful little girl that's in there just being right with you when you're not feeling good. She's right there. And you have a whole power that's doing this. We love you, Natalie. We love you, Natalie. And so it is.